simulation is the actor process of pretending, situations that are similar to reality, and simplification of the simulation highlights key ideas. So this definition reminds students that what you're doing is similar to a real event that's taken place in history, but it's not actually a specific event. And by making it not a specific event, it helps highlight the main ideas of what you want them to know and what's important about the event.
How teachers use simulation. There's like the 4 steps. Overview. This is the lesson's introduction. You begin by introducing the simulation to the students. In the overview, you tell the students the main goal of the simulation, any possible challenges it may present to the learners, and what you are trying to fix. And then training. The training phase is basically modeling the simulation for the students. You guide the students through the necessary steps they must take to confront and conquer potential problems so that they can complete the simulation. If the lesson simulation has both group work and individual work, then you show the students how to face potential issues at both the group and individual level and allow time for questions asked afterwards. The activity step this is the phase where simulation actually takes place. The teacher's role in the simulation subject is subject to change over time and or the type of group being taught. The teacher changes depending on the student's age level, the complexity of the simulation, and the amount of difficulties students face as the student's confidence level increases. The teacher's role begins to shift from clarifier to discussant to coach to observer. Observer is where the students are working at the most independent level. And then debriefing, this is a discussion where the students talk about generalizations, patterns they saw, what conclusions they had from the simulations, what they thought to be the most effective part, and what was learned about people's behavior due to the simulation. The teacher must specify that simulations are not an exact replication of the event, but a mere approximation of the event. Simulations cannot fully teach students about tougher issues like discrimination, slavery, or others.
So, some useful content from simulations is that you can do it with anything. You can have a singular problem like a sign, or you can use a whole skit for a simulation. So simulations are really useful in that sense that they can vary what you're using, and it's very flexible. And another thing is the symbolism. So you could do a simulation where things that they feel and experience can represent something else entirely. It can depend on how the simulation itself was designed in comparison to reality. And another thing is simulations have the capability to allow students to experience what it felt like at a certain time, even though it has long been gone. Or, and also they will never 100% be able to feel what the person felt in that time,